of my classes, guys. Because it's so important. Pilates, it is body alignment. If you see a skeleton on the lab, it has a natural alignment that the gravity brings you to it, right? With that natural alignment, you're not just gonna hurt yourself. It's much better to work with that. So bring your feet just as wide as your hips, your hip bones here in the front, not the side hips, okay? And then check if you can keep your feet in parallel. What is that parallel? Your second toe following the center of your ankle. See if you can do that. Some of us might feel like they're knocking their knees, which is okay. Bear with me because we're gonna fix that, okay? And some of you guys could be turned out a little with your feet and thinking you're in parallel. So please look down and bring your feet in parallel completely. And then in there, just look into your toes and try to spread them apart as much as you can. And then you're gonna notice that spreading your toes apart and pulling your big toes back, your arch is lifted a little bit. And you feel your feet more stable on the ground, right? So release your toes and then again, spread them apart, pull your big toes back and try to feel your arches lifted a little bit more, right? And your arch is lifting, you already start feeling your inner thighs working. Soften your knees. And now think about your belly button, right? You're pulling into your spine and up to your chest. With that, you lengthen your spine. Now imagine that you also want to push the floor away and lengthen your body even longer. Good. From here, just try to shift your weight forward to your toes and shift your weight back to your heels. Start smaller. If you're feeling a little unbalanced, please hold onto a chair, hold on onto a wall. Yes, and I'm gonna turn on my side so you can just see what I'm doing. So I lifted up my arches, I engage my whole body, and I shift my weight forward and back. And forward, I'm engaging my glutes here as well. And back. And with that, I feel stable. You should be feeling stable. If you shift too much, you're gonna tip back, right? You don't want that. So find a happy weight. And then with that, keep your feet strong again. You're gonna shift to one side, then to the other. But think about it's not just hips, right? It's the whole body shifting to one side and to the other. Notice one foot might be more stable than the other. Just notice. Stop in the middle. Now here, re-engage your feet, re-engage your whole body, and you're gonna draw a circle with your torso. And it's not just hips. Nope, we're not Samba here yet. We're going the whole body. From the toes to the right heel. Go to the left heel, to the left toes. To the right toes, to the right heel. Now, reverse. Go to the right toes, to the left toes, to the left heel, to the right heel, and again reverse. Try that and see if you're engaging your stomach, lifting up your arches, make you feel stable. And just relax there for a second. Now, starting the footwork, you're gonna think about you still lifting up your arches, engaging your whole body, reach your arms forward and find the pressure of your shoulders going down. Your crown of your head is reaching up. Bend your knees and straighten your legs. Bend your knees, hold it there. Pull your stomach, eat it up. Engage your glutes a little to straighten your legs. And again, this is a small squat. And pretend that you have a wall behind you. And if you're feeling unstable, hold on the counter or something that gives you stability, okay? And notice that I'm not tipping my back forward. I'm just staying flat to go down and up, right? Good. Don't forget about your arches. Are they still working? Lift them up. And last. Great job. Lower your arms down. Now from here, we're gonna do what we call the elephant toes. You flatten up your feet and your toes and just lift the toes up. So if this is your foot, you're gonna lift your toes up off the ground. I don't know if you can see my feet clearly, but I still have my arch lifted and the ball of my feet are down and also my heel is down. And with that, reach your arms forward and again, down and up. In here, try to keep your track with your alignment, right? Your knee follows your second toe. You're not letting go in and out. Good. Keep your arms up there. and last. Very nice, guys. And relax the toes down. Now here, if you're feeling a little tired already and if you have a chair nearby you, go ahead and sit on the chair. We still need your feet down, planted on the floor. Think about, look down a little bit, try to not hunch over. Lift your right toes off the ground. You're automatically gonna feel your arches lifting. Then see if you can bring your pinky toe down, then your fourth toe down, then the third, then the second, and then the last one is the big toe. Right? Make them stay down. Go to the left foot. Lift all of them up. And then it's like you're playing piano with your toes. One toe at a time. Stays down. Right toes up. Now do the opposite. Start from the big toe down first. Second toe, third, fourth, and little ones. And switch. Notice how much harder it could be the big toe first and then all four ones to go down. Why? We're wearing shoes all day long. Our lives, right? Our toes are doing this. So we need to start stretching them. And that definitely helps the plantar fasciitis and other issues that we can build. So just think about that into your mind. Now, from here, we're going for the Pilates V position, which is engage your abdominals, go slightly up into your toes, very little, ½ inch off, and turn your thighs outwards that your heels are drawing together. And this is gonna look like a dancer feet. It's not that much wide, okay? It's a little less wide. We call this the Pilates stance or Pilates V military posture.
Do it again.
My feet?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you guys are gonna see better this time, the feet. So go slightly up into your toes, rotate your thigh bone out, and get your heels together. Good. Now, squeeze your heels together up through your belly button. Inner thighs, belly button in and up. Some of us, the knees are crossing. So if you're having that, you're gonna separate your heels just a little bit and your knees are your new heels, okay? But if you can, keep your knees together. Some of us, the knees are not touching at all. They're not the best friends. They're a little bow leg. That's okay. You have the ability of use your thigh bone and drawing in together and get as close as you can, okay? From here, you're gonna reach your arms, bend your knees, and straighten 5 more times. Feel your arches lifted again. You dig your heels down to straighten your legs, and you can feel your whole back of your legs working. Good, and last. Now, hands down by your sides. If you need to hold somewhere, this is the time, because you're gonna go up into your toes a little bit and lower down. And up, engage your glutes, your whole stomach to lift you. If this bothers you guys that are having feet issues, don't go too high. Stay minimal, just hover your heels off. Okay, sometimes if your calves are getting tighter and tighter, that just can make not feeling good, all right? In here, we're not working just calves, guys. We're working hips, we're working stomach, inner thighs, and last. Good. Now, from here, you're gonna do a big step with your right foot forward, but you're gonna keep onto your hip line. And you're gonna engage your abdominals and you're gonna lean forward like you're doing a lunge. And as you're doing that, I'm gonna turn on my side because we often do this or we do this, right? So this is not the work because this is gonna close your hip, this is gonna pressure your spine. What you wanna do, you wanna engage your stomach, engage everything, bend your knee and lunge the whole body forward. It should be a straight line from your ear, shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. I hope I am on the straight line. Yeah, my production said yes. See if you can stretch that back calf. Engage the glute here and step this foot back. Go ahead and switch. Pull your stomach heated up. There you go. And come back. All right, guys, now we're gonna get to the actual Pilates exercise. We're gonna get back to the feet later on because I'm gonna ask you guys to grab a chair. If you have a chair, it will be more comfortable, okay? So now, this is the time to go ahead and lie down onto your mat. Okay, lie down onto your mat completely. Stretch your body, reach your arms up and back. Think about your body reaching your position as you're lying down. What it is touching down on the mat? What is not touching down on the mat? And then just bring your arms up to the ceiling. And from here, notice that once you lift your arms, this starts touching more on the mat, right? So Bring your hands onto your ribs right here, one in each rib, underneath of your chest. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale all the air. You're gonna feel your ribs open. Your back's gonna get off a little off the ground. Exhale all the air. Close the ribs, pull your stomach to your back. And again, inhale, open up. Hold a second, exhale all the air. Pull your stomach to your back. If this is not feeling good to your back, please bend your knees. You're gonna feel more stable. Do 2 more like that. Think about now you're inflating 2 balloons, 1 in each lung. 5 counts as you inhale. Hold. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel how your back get engaged and how your stomach get engaged. And again, inhale deep. As you exhale this time, try to notice if you're tucking your pelvis up to engage your stomach. Please don't do that. That's just gonna pressure more your lumbar spine. Keep your back just neutral here, natural, okay? Then from here, keep your ribs closed with that engagement, your stomach engaged as well. And you're gonna reach your arms longer, there. And then you're just gonna tilt your head back, inhaling, and exhale forward. And inhale, tilt it back and forth. Try to push your shoulders down on the floor, and you're gonna feel that it is hard to get your shoulders completely down. And stop in the middle where your nose is pointing up to the ceiling. Turn your head side to side. Few times, just loosen up that area. Right? It's getting late at night, you probably need that. Good. Now, from here, get your hands into your pelvis, just holding your hips, and think about you want to tilt your pelvis up. Now it's time that you can tilt, and you arch. Tilt and arch. So this is a great exercise to try to find your really back position that you need on the mat. And then you're gonna stop in the midways. Pick your head up and see if your fingers and your thumbs are on the same level. They should be flat. Good. If the fingers are higher, that means you're tucking. Try to not do that. Another deep breath. Inhale all the air. Exhale. Pull your stomach to your back. Engage your stomach. Keep it engaged. Ribs stays closed. Hands can be down by your sides. You're going to draw the right knee to the chest with control and step down and switch. What you're bringing to you is your thigh bowl, and it is your lower stomach taking the action for you. The rest of the body is anchored down. Good. On the next, bring your right knee up and hold it. Left knee up and hold it. If this is bothering your back, keep the other exercise going, okay? Tap the right foot down, and then you're gonna switch. Left down, lift it up from the stomach, and switch. There, and switch. Good, 2 more each. Try to think about your tush working a little bit for you too. As much as your stomach is working, your arms are working for you, your triceps, pressing the hands down. Good. Now hug both knees into your chest, give it a little pull, and notice that the hips want to curl up like this. Don't let that happen. You keep sticking your tailbone down, okay, as you pull your knees in. You might not pull as much as I am pulling, but remember, 10 years of Pilates. Now, from here, you squeeze the both knees together as much as you can, and then you're gonna kind of pull your knees away from you a little, and resistance, bring it back up. Lower back issue, guys, please place your hands underneath of your lower back. And last, this can be very small, through here and right back. And then control, lower your feet down. Now, this is a very, I feel silly teaching this exercise, but it's so important. Have your heels together, your toes apart, knees apart. It looks like you're not doing anything, but you're doing a lot. Anchor your whole body, engage your stomach, and think about you want to hover your feet off the ground 2 inches, only 2 inches, guys. It's just this little much. This is on fire so much. And lower down. And again, really engage to lift it up and hold. Tailbone heavy and lower down. Only 1 more. Engage and hold and lower down. Very good. Keep your legs like that. Reach your arms up. Reach your shoulders off the ground. Let them drop. We need to learn the difference of that. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. You get a massage into your back. Few times. Good. Then hug your chest just for a second. All right. Let's get ready for the most important exercise, the 100. And yesterday we did with the feet down. If you have lower back issues, if you haven't been exercises for a long time, keep your feet down. Otherwise, keep following me with the progressions. Hands goes up, engage your shoulders, ribs close. Inhale, lift your head up and press your hands to the thighs. Press against the thighs and notice this is all working for you. And exhale, go back down. And again, inhale, come up and hold. Tailbone heavy, guys, please. And go back down. The next, you're gonna come up and stay. Stay up. You're looking above your knees. Not up, not in. Halfway through, okay? You're pulling your head back. And from here, you're gonna start pumping your arms from your hips to your knees. Shoulders issue, do a smaller pumping, okay? But you're trying to lengthen yourself to make your shoulder blades work. And if you're feeling strong, you're gonna draw the both knees into your chest. Keep pumping. And then if you're even stronger, both legs up to the ceiling. Tailbone heavy. If this is bothering your back, please go back to the other positions. And the 100, it is 100 pumps through your arms. And you're breathing 5 counts in, 5 counts out. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze the inner thighs, guys. Last 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees into your chest. Give it a nice hug. Very good. And just because I have my friends there with a foot problem, we're gonna do a little break for the next exercise. Keep squeezing your inner thighs. Keep squeezing your feet together. You're gonna inhale and let both knees drop to one side and look to the opposite shoulder. In here, you're trying to reach your top knee further away from you. Really open up your hip, okay? And we call this the knee sways. Come back to the center using your stomach and go to the other side. I love this exercise. All right, now from here, guys, think about you're still engaging your ribs, engaging your belly button, your lower stomach, inner thighs, they're glued together. But you want to separate the knees as much as you can without flopping your knees out. Use resistance and your soles of your feet stay flat on the ground. And resistance, close the knees in together. And again, resistance, press it out. Imagine that you have a huge TheraBand around your thighs. It doesn't let, those tight ones, doesn't let you really open. And close, once more, resistance out. Make this work, 2, arms working, and resistance in. Now, you're gonna let your knees open completely. Let them flop down a little. And soles of your feet together. Feel the hips stretching here. You're engaging your stomach, and then you're gonna lift your knees just a little bit to be active the muscles. Good. And just press your spine down to really open up the hip and the lower back. Most of the lower back issues come from the tight hips. So we need to stretch that. And come back in. Very good, guys. Now, the next one, think about you're gonna this is a little tricky one. If you haven't been exercising lately, you're gonna turn into your side to sit up, okay? Please do that. And if you've been exercising lately, you can hug one knee into your chest and rock yourself up with the other leg straightening away, or both knees into the chest. You can hold behind over thighs, start lifting your head and let your legs push you up into a sitting position. If you feel that you're trying to do that and you're tipping to one of the sides, the variation, don't do that. Turn on the side to come up, okay? Half a roll down. You're sitting tall, which is mean shoulders over your hips. Your feet are following your hips, okay? Hold behind the thighs. Sit up taller and think about you want to pull your belly button, your lower back down and almost touch on the ground. Where you feel you're not going to tip back, your feet stays down. Maybe just your heel stays down, that's all right. And exhale, sit yourself right back up, 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 up. Inhale, roll back, keep pressing your hands against your thighs. Now, your hands are light, it's your stomach pulling yourself back up. Tall, tallest. And again, once more. And you do look into your knees as you go back, so your neck rounds a little. And then you come up tall. Now here comes, you're gonna go further down, let your hands slide with you as long as you're stable again. Shake, shake on the stomach, right? And come right back up. My heart is definitely beating much faster. Good. And up. Another challenging. If you're feeling strong, go for the next step. You're gonna go down and hold it. Hold the position. Stomach in. Take one hand off. Other hand off. Hold it. Come up just an inch. Go down just an inch. You almost want to touch the next vertebrae down on the floor. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. Down an inch. Stay on the lower part. Can you go a little further down? Up and down. If you were here yesterday, you did this yesterday. But we're getting down more. Hold it on the lower part. Can you go another vertebrae down? Oh my goodness, I'm shaking. Can you come up a little, down a little, up a little, down a little, and control goes all the way down. Woo! Stretch back. Wonderful, guys. Well done. Let's go for a one leg circle. Press your arms heavy down by your sides. If you're having lower back issue, bend one of the legs. Bend your left leg. Otherwise, keep your left leg straight. Bend your right knee to your chest. Give it a little pull. Again, tailbone heavy, guys. Sticking your tailbone down. Don't let it curl. And then in here, feel the pressure of your hands pressing against your leg. Circle your foot as big as you can through the ankle, not just through the toes. This is a great exercise for feet problems, for all the aches and pains that you have onto your foot, and reverse. You have to do this once you get up, before getting off the bed, once you're sitting, do this a million times. It's really gonna help you with the mobility of the ankle, okay? And then you're gonna straighten your leg up. You can even hold behind the thigh, and you're trying to pull the leg to you and pushing the leg away. Point the toes up, flex your foot. Point and flex. Ooh, that really gets your hamstring and your calf, right? Good. You're gonna keep your foot softened halfway to the point that flex. Whew, my long hair is in there. All right. Now, turn out your thigh bone and think about you want to draw a small circle. Cross the leg, goes down and around, and go up and stop. Cross, down and around, up and stop. Two more. If it's hard to keep the knee straight, soften your knee and think about it's your thigh bone doing the job for you. You don't want the hip, it's the thigh. Stop and reverse. Out, crossing and up. Think about your shoulders are your frame. You want to go from one shoulder to the opposite shoulder and center. Precision. Get to the center. Don't cut the lines. And last. And hug that into your chest one more time. Hold your right hand to the ankle, left hand to the knee, and really pull to stretch. And push your leg away at the same time. Then you're gonna lower that leg down. If you did the other leg bent, this one will be bent as well. Keep this reaching down and long away from you. Bend the knee to the chest. Same thing here. Left hand on the ankle, right hand on the knee. And circle your foot as you're pulling the leg to you. Do about 5 to 6 circles and reverse. You might hear some cracks. My left ankle always cracked because I sprinted so many times before doing Pilates. And I still hear that. And then you're gonna hold behind the thigh and flex as much as you can. Your heel wants to reach up to the ceiling and point. For my plantar fasciitis friends, if you have a TheraBand, this is one of the best exercises. Get your TheraBand around your arch and you really work the flexion of the ankle, pushing the heel away. Good. Now soften your foot, turn up your thigh, prepare for the circle. Cross to the bottom leg, goes out, down, and around, and up. Cross, down, out, and around, and up. 5 times. Engage your stomach. You're trying to find stability to your pelvis. Your torso is stable, and if you need, you bend your knee, as I told you on the other leg. And then reverse. Out, crossing, and up. And out, crossing, and up. And 3, 2 more. For 5, guys. Last one. And finish hugging your knee to your chest again. Good, just give it a nice pressure. And from here, time to sit up again. So if you rocked it up before, do the same thing you did before. Rolling like a ball. You're gonna make sure that you have enough room behind you. We didn't roll yesterday, so if you weren't here yesterday, you're gonna do what I just did it, okay? Hold behind your thigh, sit up taller. You're gonna do what I just gonna do it. Go back a little, hold it. Now, draw your heels towards you as much as you can and push your feet away from you a little bit. Draw as much as you can and push it away. Notice what is holding you. It's your stomach, should be. Draw in, hold it. See if you can float your feet off the ground and be stable. Hold and lower down. And float it up. Put your stomach in and up and down. Float and hold it. If you're comfortable here, you can try to rock back. Inhale, rock. Exhale, come right back up. And again, it's great to massage your back. Get the circulation growing through the whole body, especially to your injuries. Even that you're massaging your back. Remember, the nervous system is all in there. 2 more, guys. And last, then you're gonna stop on top and hold it. You can lower your feet down just for a second. We're going for the single leg stretch. So we have 2 or 3 variations, right? So you're gonna draw the right knee towards you as you reach the other leg in the angle. If this feels too much, lift that leg higher. Notice my same hand that I have the leg bend goes on the ankle, the opposite on the knee. Once you switch, your hands switch, okay? And it's like you're doing this thing with the hand as you're pulling the leg in. Tailbone is heavy. I'm losing my breath, guys, just a little. Think about your tips of your shoulder blades stays down on the mat. 1 more each, your legs are brushing to each other. Use your centering of your body, right? And last, both knees into the chest, rest your head down. Now from here, let's go for your double leg stretch, which is lift your head, look into your knees, tailbone is heavy, and your heels are as level as your knees. And you're gonna inhale and reach your legs away and squeeze your hips with your hands and hold. Exhale, pull everything in. And again, inhale, reach it away and hold. Exhale, pull back in. If your lower back is grabby, keep your hands underneath of your lower back. Just do the legs movement. 2 more. And last. Good. Come back in. Rest your head down. Keep your feet down for this next one. Squeeze the knees and squeeze the feet together. Bring your hands behind over head. And it's almost like you're feeling that you're gonna pull your head away from your neck. Lift your head up, anchor your tailbone down, and think about you just want to twist your torso to the right side. Come directly to the center, twist to the left. Directly to the center, don't let your body goes back. You stay lifted as you twist. And twist. Now notice if your legs are shifting with you as you're twisting, they should be completely stuck in the middle. And you're using your ribs, using your obliques. And last one each side. Good, come back to the center, rest it down. Another time for a sitting up position, so rock it up or sit up. Spine stretch forward. If you have difficulty on sit up with your legs straight, you're gonna keep your knees bent a little. And if this is still hard for you, put a little pillow underneath your cushion, okay? Then in here, you're gonna have your fingertips down on the mat, and we usually hear, right? So push your fingertips down, grow tallest, and think about inhaling, chin to chest. You're gonna scoop and you're gonna slide your hands forward. The scooping, it is the position that you pull your belly button back in opposite way from what you're doing the exercise. And then you stack your spine up tall. Inhale up, exhale, scoop, and reach. Reach more, reach most. Think about it's not flat back like that. No, you go up and over. And come up, like you have a beach ball between your stomach and your thigh. You don't want to touch the ball. You want to go up and over. Good. Stay here if it's that comfortable. Otherwise, you can cross your legs like a Buddha if you're feeling any hip problems. From here, you're going to bring your hands behind overhead. Grow tall as another twisting. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Twist more, twist most. Come back to the center. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Keep your legs still. Don't let your legs shift like this. Yesterday was a little easier because we did the Buddha legs. Once more. And last. Very nice, guys. Okay, now from here, prone position. If you have lower back problems, please keep limit this exercise, okay? Go into your stomach. First, stack one hand on top of the other, right onto your forehead, and your head is gonna be down. I'm gonna turn my head to talk to you guys, otherwise you're not gonna hear me, okay? So, but you should look just like this. All right, your nose pointing up to the ground. Then from here, think about your belly button. You don't wanna be flat down. You want your belly button hovering off the mat and your pubic bone down. Notice the difference. I hope you can see that, right? Okay, maintain this lift of your ribs. Engage your stomach. And then think about you wanna push the floor away with your forearms and lift your head and hold. You're kind of hugging your elbows to each other and goes back down, down, down. This is very small, yet scoop, come up, 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 and hold, and resistance down. Once more. Get your hands behind overhead, and then you're gonna just keep your forehead down first. Lift just your elbows off the ground. That, and down. Elbows off, and down, okay? For 3 to 5 times. Now you're gonna press the head against your hands to lift your head and chest a little bit, just as much that you're not feeling the pressure on the lower back. Just like this, engage the stomach, come up, 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 and goes down. And you're gonna feel stuck. You can't go higher than this. Good, and lower down. Very nice, guys. Now you're gonna press your hands against the floor. With the same rules apply, you're gonna come a little higher. Then turn your head to the right. Roll down and around and look center. Reverse. Lower back issues. Spread your legs apart, guys. And then come back down. All right, next position is the next. So find your hands pushing the floor away. Here you're already curling your stomach. Bend your knees and sit back towards your heels. If you have knee problems, that's okay. Come up here and scoop around. You don't have to sit back, okay? Plantar fasciitis people, flex your feet if you can. If you have the flexibility on the knees, and try to sit back. See if you can reach to your feet and put your head down. It really stretches your feet. If this is not achievable for you right now, that's okay. Just sit back like that. This is great for that plantar fasciitis, okay? All right, guys, now shoulder bridge. Shoulder bridge, you are lying down onto your back, just like this. Keep your feet hip distance apart, arms are reaching longer. So, engage your abdominals, keep the ribs closed. And in this exercise, we have we usually kind of do this. We squeeze the whole buttocks. It's not that, you just squeeze the inner thighs a little bit, and then you lift your hips up without the tucking of the hips and happening like this, okay? Because we need to open the thighs. If we tuck, we're not opening. So engage to come up, 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 there. And then goes back down. And again, engage, come up, 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 and hold. And goes back down. Once more. Soften the chest, exhale, peel back down. Very good, guys. Time to come up one more time. Rock it up. Good. I'm trying to look if I have a ball here. This is a little softened ball, more than I usually use, but this should work, okay? So keep the ball nearby you. You're sitting up tall, pulling your stomach in and up. You're just gonna reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Shoulder problems, bend your elbow. The other hand you're gonna have down on the chair. Inhale up, exhale, side bend. Remember I was saying that we need to move the spine in all the directions daily to have a healthy spine. Healthy spine means healthy body. Good. Switch arms. Inhale up, exhale, reach. And it's not just collapsing like that, right? You go up and over. In Pilates, we work with lengthening. Both hips anchored. Once more. Inhale up and over. Very nice. Now here, do your genie arms. I didn't talk about that today, but cross one hand to the other elbow and really squeeze the arms. Inhale up, grow tall, twist. Twist more, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, twist, 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 center. One more. And last. Good. Now, if you have a ball or something flat like a cylinder that you can roll your foot on it, go for that. You're gonna have the arch of your foot on top of the ball. I hope you can see that well. You might not, but I'll definitely do another content more specific for this, guys. Just bear with me. Then from here, you're gonna try to roll your heel to the ball and then roll your foot back to the toes. Roll to the heel, roll back to the toes. And once you're doing that, you're not just kicking back and forth. No. Precision control of your body, right? So your whole body is engaging. The foot that stays down on the ground is pushing the floor away. Your spine is lifting, and you're using the back of your leg to do that rolling of your foot for you. Okay? Then you're gonna roll just on the heel. Some people have that little stabbing pain on the heel. This is wonderful. This relieves your hip as well. And then stop in the middle of your foot on the arch and roll just on the arch. And here comes the surprising here. Turn your thigh bone in, not just the knee, okay, the whole thigh bone, and roll on the instep. Go easy there, because if you've never done this, it's gonna be tender. You'll be amazed. And then knee outwards and roll on the side of the foot. Be careful, we have a little bone in there, so go gentle, not put too much pressure. And then get your foot parallel and go just on the ball of your foot again. Spread the toes apart. Feel like they almost are able to flick as much as you flick with your fingers. There you go. And roll all the way back, all the way forward. There. Go ahead and switch foot before going to other foot. Back and forth. Now you're growing tallest. Your standing foot has your arch lifted. Engaging the whole leg. Belly button in and up. Nice tall back. Good. And then you're gonna roll just to the ball of your foot. And to the arch, about 5 to 10 times, depending on your time availability. Rotate the knee in, go on the arch. Ooh, that feels so good. That's my favorite. On my left foot, that bothers me. And go on the outside of your foot. Roll all the way back and forth and get that spreading of the toes. Flicking of the toes away. Good, guys. So we have a lot of exercise that we can do. I'm just gonna go quick for one more, because I'd like to talk more about the benefits, and we're already past our time. So if you're sitting on the floor, you're gonna have your legs like this. So you're gonna grab one leg. If you're sitting on the chair, you're just good. Just get one leg into a number 4 over your leg. Clasp your fingers between your toes. Oh, that hurts. I know. Until you get used to it. We need to learn how to stretch our toes. And from here, you're gonna circle your foot to one direction. You're gonna use your hand, your arm, and make that circle. And really flex your foot and really point your toes. That really stretches the whole thing. Reverse. Do 3 to 5. Good. And then you're gonna stop with your second toe lined up with your ankle, and then you're gonna use your opposite hand and pull both your all toes and your fingers from the bottom hand towards your knee. Good. This is the best for the plantar fasciitis. People who have pain on the top of the foot, this is the best one. Point it away. You can also do that with plantar fasciitis people. Then just release your foot, relax your foot, and you're gonna shake your hand with your foot. Literally, this is getting the circulation to your injury as if I break my voice. I forgot to tell you guys, but if you cannot get your fingers between your toes, start with the tips of your fingers. In the beginning, this is hard. I've been doing this for so long now, that's why I'm able to get my whole fingers through. And then again, for your massage, think about, try to flex your foot and feel where is the most tender part here on the instep, right? And you're gonna start from the bottom and avoid that very tender part, but you go around and go all the way up to the big toe and second toe. And you go down again. I like to start from the bottom up, and then I also think about doing some thumb slides from the bottom up. That starts releasing all that tender fascia that we have on the feet. Use a lotion is the best, right? Because like here I'm sweating already, so it's hard to do it. Okay? And also do that shake of the foot many times as you can. The best one also here is this. Before getting off the bed, before getting off bed in the morning, if you can do this, it's great. You already start activating the blood circulation to the feet. Once you step down on the floor, you're not gonna feel that little pinching on the foot, right? Flex and point, always good as well. Make sure that you always flex. Sometimes we do something like this. No, it's big, long, okay? All right, guys. Now, I hope you enjoyed this class and I hope you had fun.